Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the next update that we know is confirmed and going to be added in Build a Boat for Treasure. For those of you guys that don't know, within the past week, we just had the Halloween update, which lasted pretty much like 7 days. It got released on like October 23rd or 22nd and ended like on November 2nd. I don't remember the exact day it came out, but we just had it where you could claim candies around the map and some exclusive Halloween items. But you're probably wondering what is actually going to be the next update, because we do know we just got Halloween, and well, what's coming up, we know that Christmas is almost here. And in this video, we're going to be talking about when this Christmas update could be added, everything that could be inside of this update, and what you guys need to start saving your gold for, because there's one item specifically that costs a lot of Robux in the game that could be obtainable inside of this Christmas update. So we're going to get into all the details in this video, so stay tuned, be sure to like the video and subscribe. We're not going to waste any more time. Let's hop straight into it. So this is actually from the last changelog that we got last January, where they added a bunch of new things to the game, where they added the cherry blossom stage, the Egyptian stage, revamped the farm stage, added the mirror duplication. It was inside of that update, but inside of the changelogs here, you guys could see right here, they set Christmas items to resell during Christmas. It doesn't say specifically what those items are, but we have an idea of what they could be. They set an old Christmas quest to reappear during Christmas, so we have a new quest incoming as well. Set Christmas stages to reappear during Christmas, so we're going to have the Christmas stages, kind of just like how we had some of the Halloween stages. They set the Christmas map decorations to reappear during Christmas. That's going to be like the little like nutcracker houses, gingerbread houses around the map. So we know that they're going to be bringing back a bunch of the Christmas content. Now, as I mentioned, we don't know exactly what items are going to be returning, but if we take a look back at the previous, most recent Christmas update that we've had, let's take a look at everything that got added. All right, so first things first, you may notice when you join inside of the Christmas update that it's going to be automatically set to nighttime, just like how we had with the Halloween updates, and you guys can see the decorations around the map are already starting to spawn. So there's going to be snow in the air as well. You guys will notice that it's like partly snowing, so that's another little thing they redid, and you guys can see there's the map decorations inside the background. Those like houses in the background, they're not like the candy houses. They don't really do anything. They're simply just decoration, unless they do add something inside of this update where you can get items from them, which I doubt, but you never know, they might. So let's take a look at some of the items and also some of the stages that could be returning. All right, so flying through the first stage right here, they bring back this like Christmas village stage where it has this Christmas tree right here, these presents, Christmas ornaments. You know, it's a cool festive stage. Now, also, when they do add these stages to the game, if you haven't been inside of the stage before, you'll end up getting a chest for this stage, so that way you can get a free chest block. So that's one little bonus right there. And then they also revamped the baseball stage, where instead of a baseball, it actually is a Christmas ornament. And they also updated some of the posters around the map. You guys can see there's the candy cane chest, the candy cane wheels, and we're also going to talk about that candy cane chest here in just a second, because there's actually some really good items inside of that chest. But yeah, look at the obstacles in here. It actually looks pretty good. All right, now getting into the actual items for this update, there's that chest right there that we got for going through the new stage. But you guys can see right here, we have the winter chest, we have presents, we have the cookie wheels, we have the double candy cane harpoon. So I don't think that the Christmas presents are actually going to be returning back to the game, because that means they would have to open up into a new item. All they said is they're going to be adding the Christmas items back to the shop once again. But the main thing I want to focus on here, I know the cookie wheels are pretty cool and the candy cane harpoon is cool, but the winter chest is probably the main highlight of this update, and something that you want to save your gold for in case it does come back to the game. Now, inside of here, you guys can see the neon block is inside the shop, was a 1% chance of spawning, and this chest is only 60 gold, so it's a pretty decently cheap chest. You can also get the candy cane harpoon for 0.5%. Okay, now I know that sounds like, you know, very little, but it's way better than having to spend Robux on it. So if you have hundreds of thousands or even millions of gold that you want to spend, this would probably be the time to do it, because you can get a lot of good items very quickly. Now, keep in mind, guys, that some of these items are exclusive. Like the tree block right here, there's no way to actually obtain this block inside of the game right now. It might be inside of the daily shop rotation, but honestly, I don't think it is. The star block as well, you can't claim that either. And you guys can see the neon blocks are there for gold. This is pretty much the only time you can get the neon blocks for gold inside of the game, and it has a 1% chance of spawning. So there's that, which is pretty rare. But then what's even more rare than the neon block is the candy cane harpoon. So you can get that, has a 0.5% chance of spawning. So still very rare, but you could still get it, okay? Like, it's still possible. I believe if I do the math correctly, 1 in every 200 chests you get, you will get a candy cane harpoon, and 1 in every 100 chests you'll get a neon block. Now, you might get it more often than that, you might not. That's just like the odds right there. I think I did that math correctly, but anyway, this chest right here is, like, I'm telling you guys right now, you might want to start saving your gold right now. Get inside your AFK grinders, because this is going to be a really, really good time to get some exclusive blocks. That's 4 exclusive blocks right there you can get for gold. You don't have to spend any Robux at all. Now, keep in mind, also, the neon blocks are inside of the shop for 300 Robux for 100 of these. So, yeah, as I mentioned, now is your guys' time to save as much gold as you possibly can, especially if you've been wanting more neon blocks. This is the time right here. But also, inside of this Christmas update, there's 2 other things I want to show you. Number 1 would be one of my most favorite stages inside of the game, and then we're going to briefly go over what could the quest be, because it says a Christmas quest is returning. So let's take a look. All right, so this right here is one of my favorite Christmas stages that they've ever added. You can see below me is the baseball stage, but this one is really cool because it has the most unique design that I've ever seen from pretty much any stage inside of the game. So upon entering, it's a Christmas Santa's workshop stage right here. I mean, look at this. The presents are being built right in front of your eyes, and this stage is like, it's super wide. It's like way wider than your average stage, but it zigzags. It goes in and out, and it is really cool. So, yeah, I really don't recommend grinding gold when this stage is inside of your game, but it's just one of the most unique stages, in my opinion, because there's no other stage that really has that shape. All the other stages are pretty much just straightforward, and this stage looks awesome. I can't wait to try some terrain moving glitches inside of the stage. Now, for the quest itself, this quest, they said specifically a Christmas quest is going to be returning. They did not say a Christmas boss is going to be returning. So, we know of 2 Christmas quests inside of the game. Actually, potentially even 3 Christmas quests. Let's take a look. All right, so first up, we have the Winter Course, which was a quest that teleported you inside of another area, which brought you to, like, a new map of Build-A-Boat, a more challenging map. So there's this one that it could be. There's also the Winter Battle quest, which actually teleports you inside of a separate game. This is the Winter Place right here, and this one you just fought a giant Nutcracker boss fight and fought off Nutcrackers the entire time by throwing snowballs at them. So there's this boss right here, which I think this one's probably the most likely to return if they do bring one back, I would think. Then there's also the boss of the Gingerbread Man, which is the gift battle quest as well. So then there's this one. This one, you literally just have to take out gingerbreads, and that's pretty much it. And then the most recent one that we actually got was called the Invasion Quest, and this one you literally just had to pretty much just build and survive the waves against the Nutcrackers. And then after that, that was pretty much it. But the reward from this one gave us 1 gift and 1 gift only, which ended up being the travel tool. So if they do bring back this one, I wonder what they would actually use as a prize. Now, when is this update actually going to release? Because there's a lot of content inside of this update, actually, way more than the Halloween, in my opinion. And I would assume, obviously it's going to be dropping in December, but I would think either the start of December or probably mid-December would make the most sense. But we don't have a release date right now, but as we get closer, obviously we'll start to see a better time frame. But right now, I would just expect middle of December would be probably the time, or maybe just a few days before Christmas as well, like December 20th. It really just depends. So make sure you guys stay tuned, because I'll keep you guys updated. There's also some potential items that could be added inside of this Christmas update as well, which I'll mention in a separate video. But make sure you guys stay tuned so you don't miss out. Be sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace out and goodbye.